Hi, guys, and welcome back to Ari Says Stuff. I hope everyone is having a good New Year so far. I feel like mine has been pretty uneventful, but I am excited for this new year. Now, as you can see by the title of the video, I do have a very important question for some people on the internet. And I also recently posted a TikTok about it a couple weeks ago. And basically, my question is, when did it become cool to start bullying kids online?
I'm so tired, yeah. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
Aside from the TikTok I posted, which I will talk about a little bit more later, I also saw another video that prompted me to make this video because it's like getting worse, in my opinion. It seems like it's just getting out of hand. And the specific video I'm talking about is a young girl receiving a package from a fan of theirs or a viewer of theirs. They sent this little girl a Amazon package that contained flat tummy tea.
What? What happened? What's in there? She talking about she think it's an iPhone. It's an iPhone, dude? No, it's not an iPhone. Jada just gave you an iPhone. I told you that.
What tea? Slim tea? Really? Really? Be happy. Be happy. What is it? They served us some slim tea.
What happened? What you mean, what the? Oh my. What happened?
Okay, I know what this is.
What's that? That's something you wanted?
Yeah. It's something that I needed.
Oh, real?
Now, if you don't know what flat tummy tea is, it's basically a tea that you make, you drink it, and it makes you go to the bathroom. So it helps you kind of lose a little bit of weight, mostly water weight. Now, this particular child is typically posted by her parents with content that surrounds food. Oftentimes, it's her making food, asking for food, eating food, or them commenting on how much she eats or commenting on her weight.
You know you want to cut you a bigger piece, so don't act like that because you know I'm right here. Look at Jaleel. It's good, Jaleel. It's good, Jaleel.
And now, obviously, the child is heavier set. It could be genetic. It could be a health condition. It could just be eating habits, lifestyle, who knows. Now, I do understand being concerned, but there's a certain way to go about it. And leaving disgusting comments for this little girl to see, because she does see the comments.
And Flea making Jolly on live and read the hate comments.
Look, Lee, I'm about to end the live. Bye-bye. Biggie. Twisted. Biggie is fake.
Is really inappropriate and disgusting. And I'm also fully aware that in a lot of these situations, the parents also play a role in the bullying their kids receive online, but I'm going to get into that a little bit more later. Now, bullying kids online is nothing new. Like I mentioned, I posted a TikTok about a post I saw on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and post it on screen. And it's basically a picture of Paris Hilton, her husband, and their son. It looks like it's for like a Christmas photo. And someone took the photo and basically was calling the little boy Megamind. Now, this little boy is obviously extremely young. He is barely conscious. And this grown adult decided to take a picture of a child, post it online, and make a derogatory comment towards the child unprovoked. And I don't care. I know a lot of people are going to say that Paris Hilton is filthy rich. Her parents are filthy rich. But what does that have to do with the child? What does that have to do with saying a negative comment about a random person in general, but especially a random child you don't know?
You need your ass beat.
And we also definitely can't forget when Blue Ivy was a young child and people, grown adults, I want to emphasize, were online talking about her hair and her features.
Are the top 6 things Blue Ivy thought about the VMAs with number 6.
I really did wake up like this because my parents never combed my hair.
I can't.
Sorry, Blue. I love you.
And there's plenty more examples of people talking negatively about children online. These are just a few. Now, I know for a lot of people, they think that their comments or their videos that they make talking about people talking about children online is harmless. It has no effect. Well, you would be wrong. Now, what are the effects of bullying, you might ask? Great question. Bullying has a detrimental effect on the mind, on the body of the person that's on the receiving end of the comments. So I decided to take it upon myself to find some more information about what really are the effects of bullying. So I went into my university's database so I can find a scholarly article about this topic. I wanted to get some information from experts, and I did find 2 experts that wrote an article for clinicians be able to identify the risks, the symptoms, and signs of bullying in these children so that they can better help them. Now, they define bullying as repeated and intentional direct or indirect aggression targeting a weaker individual or group. Now, these children that are bullied typically suffer from lower self-esteem, lower social status, emotional disorders including anxiety and depression, and suicidal tendencies. And the likelihood of these children being diagnosed with psychiatric disorders in adulthood is exponentially higher if they're bullied. Also, a unique side effect of bullying that I personally didn't know about was that people or children that are bullied in their adolescence are more likely to end up in abusive relationships as adults. And this is only just touching the surface. People are still researching the effects of bullying on the brain because there's so many factors that play into it, but playing a part into a person developing any of these issues, honestly, I wouldn't feel good about it, and you shouldn't feel good about it either. Like, how would you feel if you knew you played a role in a person developing depression, anxiety, or even taking their own life? I know I would feel disgusting. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. And a lot of people don't think that just because if they leave a comment or make a funny video about a kid they saw, they don't think that it really has an effect on the person because they're only one individual. But you never know what someone's going through. They may be already having a bad day. They see your comment and that's the straw that broke the camel's back. Or maybe it wasn't your particular comment in general, but you played a part in giving them thousands of negative comments about something they have no control over, like their weight or the size of their head. Now, I know a lot of adults are dealing with their own issues. A lot of us are struggling with our own bouts of depression, our own stressors in life, our own traumas. But honestly, to a certain extent, I do understand, but I also kind of lose sympathy when you start to use that pain and inflict it on other people, especially children, because they are the most harmless of all. Now, I do want to go back to the flat tummy tea situation. I do think that the strangers that are commenting and leaving nasty messages and sending this girl rude gifts are at fault when it comes to the bullying she's receiving from being online. But I also want to talk of the aspect of children being bullied online that comes from the parents, because I think that it is a twofold issue. So in this situation, the parents know and see the comments about the child that are negative in regards to her weight. And instead of saying, oh, let me pull back and stop posting her, stop putting her in front of the phone so that she can read these nasty comments, they're continuing to post her. And also, they seem like in ways they're bullying her themselves by constantly making a comment on her weight.
And he continues to humiliate her.
Walk today. Get up. Get up. We'll do some walking. I don't want to mess up your shoes. Okay. Now walk to the wall. Now we're going to stretch first. Open your arm. Open your arm and do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
You're the parent. If there's an issue with the weight, take her to the doctor, change the habits. You have control over what she eats, what she's doing, and also what comments she's seeing. As a parent, it is your responsibility to protect your child from the world in ways that you can control. Obviously, when you send your kid out to school and things like that, you can't control what they hear or what kids are saying. But in this particular instance, they do have control over not posting her online and letting her see the comments. And if the people that are making comments about this little girl are honestly and truly concerned about her health, instead of making negative comments and jokes about her on live or in their videos, you would genuinely be reaching out to the parents themselves, and not in a negative, nasty way, but so that if you're a person that has resources, If you work in the medical field or you work with children, or if you've dealt with that personally, maybe you have a child that struggled with maybe eating or their health. Hey, here's some resources. Hey, I see you're in this area. I know a really good doctor, just giving you this information, genuinely coming from a place of care and wanting to help. But no, you want to call the child names in the comments. You don't really care. You just want to be funny. You want to get a little like on your comment or a like on your video. And where does that get us? It's like people are willing to lose their morals just for a like, and it's really scary. And also, when it comes to the flat tummy tea, there's no reason why the little girl should have even received the package. There's no way I would receive a package intended for my child if I had kids and just blindly give them a package without opening it up first. These parents using this kid for content is only aiding in her growing up to have negative self-esteem and a plethora of other issues if it's not already building up. If you didn't see in the video, she said, "Oh, this is something I need."
It's something that I needed.
Why, as a child, is she already being made to feel bad about herself in that way? It's completely, in my opinion, unacceptable. And then we also can't forget the other sector of parents online that are bullying their children online themselves. The parents who will post videos or embarrassing videos of their children online as a form of punishment because their kids are acting out, yelling at them, cussing at them, calling them names, posting their business online, fighting them at times and posting it online, and wonder why their children are acting out in the way that they're acting out.
Told a bitch no. So can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing about you, because when they said getting an abortion, your daddy said no. You don't raise your voice at your daddy, because when these niggas break your heart, that's who gonna protect you.
They said, I hope she learned her lesson. I hope she did too.
They said they hope you learned your lesson.
If she run away, she run away. That's her. She gonna lose everything she ever had in her life. That's her. Trust me, baby. This is the first punishment she ever got.
I did it to my daughter.
It's a learned behavior. So yes, I do think that as strangers, we do need to be better participants on social media and stop commenting on children, stop being negative. But I think also the parents need to understand that they are playing a role in it as well. And the moment you see that your child is being affected by this, it's time to pull it back and stop posting your kid online. So let's try this. If you're one of those people that goes online and talks negatively about children, I want you to go to your front door, open your front door, walk outside and go to the nearest dumpster. I then want you to put your cellular device in that dumpster. Matter of fact, I want you to go back home. I want you to get your laptop, your iPad, your iPod, your MP3, your Nintendo Switch, your TV, any other device you can use to communicate with other people, and put those in the dumpster too. I then want you to go for a walk, because I know that people that sit online and talk about kids, they don't get a lot of fresh air. So this will be good for you. I want you to go for a walk to your nearest store. I want you to buy lighter fluid. I want you to get that lighter fluid, set that dumpster that you put said devices in, and set it on fire. On fire. So that just in case you do feel the urge to go back and get those devices, you can't. So we've made it to the end of the video, and I'm so curious to see what you guys think about this topic. I'm not asking, do you think we should bully kids online? Do you think we shouldn't? Because that is a clear answer. I don't want to hear that. Actually, you know what, matter of fact, if you do think that kids deserve to be bullied online, I want you to leave that in the comment section below so that you can get dragged.
I'll drag you in this bitch.
I'm more so asking what you think about this topic in general and how you think we can rectify this. Do you think this issue can ever be fixed? Honestly, it's like the internet is like the wild, wild west. It's like you never know what you're going to get, and people feel like laws and rules just don't exist anymore. So go ahead and comment your opinions down below. I would love to have a discussion about this topic. Yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe so that you can see my future videos. But thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Hey, kitten, do you think kids deserve to be bullied online? He said no. He said no.